Hi, it's starting out with Flavor Recipes, and today I'm going to be air frying some chicken breasts in the NuWave Brio 14Q digital air fryer oven. We're going to see how this 14 quart air fryer oven does with some chicken breast air frying right now. Alright, so the ingredients I have for this air fried chicken breast cook in the NuWave Brio 14Q. I've got myself 4 boneless, skinless chicken breast halves here. They're maybe 8-10 ounces a piece or so, but you know, they come out of the multi-pack there. Got myself 4 large eggs, got myself 2 cups of buttermilk, got 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 cups of yellow cornmeal, got an ounce of hickory smoked sea salt here, got an ounce of Old Bay seasoning, got a tablespoon of freshly ground black pepper, and basically, you know, you can do up your breading and such as you wish. I'm going to use a buttermilk egg wash, and I'm going to be mixing up my dry ingredients here. You know, some of you like to season the chicken before you start breading and such. You can do that if that's your choice, but I'm going to go ahead and get these ingredients mixed up. Alright, so I got my wet and my dry ingredients mixed up here. I've also got myself some cooking spray right here that I'll be using. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to start preheating the NuWave Brio, and while things are preheating, I'm going to basically start putting my buttermilk egg wash on my chicken breast, and then breading, and then spraying them down with the cooking spray. So to get things preheated, I'm going to turn the NuWave Brio on up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. My time, I'm going to set it to 30 minutes cooking time. We'll see how that does. I've got a rack on the first rack holder, which is kind of like higher than the grease catcher, the first rack holder, and then the rack holder above that. The one that's not all the way up to the top, but just below that. So they're both kind of the 2 rack holders that are kind of in the middle there. I'm going to be using those 2 for this cook, and I've got those in there because I want those to get nice and hot. So going to hit my preheat button and go ahead start. While things are preheating, I made sure I've got things on 1800 watts. I'm going to start mixing things up here. Alright, our preheat is finished, so I'm going to open up things and get this chicken in. I will mention with the egg wash, if you like, you can let it soak overnight in that egg wash if you prefer. Alright, got one in there. I'm going to get the next one in there. Alright, close it on up. Let things start cooking. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try not to do a flip with this cook. You know, sometimes when you do the big chicken breasts and you have to flip them and such, you lose some of your breading and whatnot. I'm going to see what happens with the NuWave Brio 14Q now that I've preheated and I don't do a flip. I'm going to let these cook for 15 minutes. Then I'm going to try and do some rack swapping, and we're going to see what happens in the end here. Alright, 15 minutes have passed. Let's see if I can safely swap these racks around. I'll just set this one here. You can see how it's getting really well cooked in there. Put that one up top. It's probably going to get really hard fried on the top at this rate. But we'll see how it goes without doing a flip around. We'll let this cook for a while and I'll bring you back. Alright, although 5 minutes are left, I'm going to open up and check things out now. I'm getting curious from what I'm seeing in here. I'm just going to break out my instant read. I'm pretty certain, Lord willing, these are done. So let's have a look. Here's one. Whoa, almost dropped my instant read. Inside it's at 155. Oh, that's 170. Let's see here. Maybe I was getting a bad read or didn't have it in a. Now I'm getting in the 160. I'm gonna leave it for the extra 5 minutes just to finish them off good. I'll bring you back in 5. All right, we're coming into the final 10 seconds of a 30-minute total cook. Each rack got 15 minutes up higher than the other, so we'll see how things turned out. So I'm gonna get this one out of here. I'm gonna get my instant read thermometer again and try and get a read of temperature. Now, yeah, now I'm definitely getting over. I'm solid over, you know, in a good temperature range. Let me check the temp on this other one. You can see they're looking really well fried up. Yeah, looking real good. Looking real nice as far as temperature, no problem. So they're both looking good on that side. Let's see how easy it is to remove one from off of here. Look at that. Look how easy that came up. It's air fried on the other side. Looking good. So that turned out good. All right, with no flipping whatsoever. This one came up pretty good. Look at that. Look at that back. That's the back side. That's the top side. That's awesome. Get these other two off of here. I'm just going to plate one. That'll be one for the taste testing. Came right off. I didn't flip a thing. Got just a little breading there. I mean, that's it. Just a little bit. That's nothing. I'll turn the cooker off there. So we'll take our one here for our taste test. Get it over here. And see if I can find my fork. Alright. Let's cut on into this. Have a look inside. Look at this. Look at that. Nice. Very nice. I'm going to cut a piece off for a taste test here. And it's steaming piping hot. Man. Alright, I'll have to give this a little time just to cool down just a touch. But we'll get the camera moved and do some taste testing. Alright, so we've got our air fried chicken breast still piping hot. Gonna try and do a cautious taste test. Okay, chicken turned out nice. It's moist inside and a nice air fry on the exterior. This turned out great. I mean, it turned out perfectly great. Didn't do any flipping. No flipping required. Got it off the racks, no problem. Nothing sticking. Great job by the Brio on this one. Air fries like a champ, because it is a champ when it comes to air frying. So I definitely like it for the air frying. It's a good one. And so basically you can find this, other recipes, heating instructions at superwaveovenrecipes.com. You can always come to this YouTube channel by going to waveovenrecipes.com. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at waveovenrecipes. You can find referral links for this cooker and others in the description box. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share the video with a friend, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, hit the notification bell, and good eating.